5.
These kills so I can raid
4,
today's things.
3, 2, 1.
Very well. Death it is. No mercy.
Plus, essence is up. Get on it.
Instead of chains on 2.
The past shackles you. Do you fear the shadow?
We're baiting Veil soon range. Please get ready. Baiting in 3, 2, 1. Go to blue.
Orbs.
Next of pins in 5. These are going to be around blue. We're baiting the Veil. And move out.
Shadows draw near.
Range, you're all on ads now. Finish those chains. Don't fuck up this bait.
Face down. See where it is.
It's Veil bait. Range can ready. Mage can ready. Culture. Range can ready. 3, 2, 1. Go bait.
Orbs.
Boss is low, much lower than last call.
Just slow down on boss. Just kill the fucking ads, kill the chains, and then straight into the ads.
Next arrows are going to X. Move out. Slower, a tiny bit slower in the boss. You can focus ads. We are at 0.7.
Range, full blown on those ads, please.
I'll block his space.
One global.
Currently don't see boss HP. Somebody watch it, please. We have Veil in 7.
Just stop. Just trim it slightly. Trim it. A few globals in the
Yeah,
boss.
just keep trimming it. We have Veil in 2, 1. You want to push right here?
Here,
Yeah.
go to the square marker coming out of this. Just I put a new square down. It's circles, just like way more movement. Life grip that or whatever. That's good. Get right here.
Intermission
Perfect.
coming in. Push your feet.
Okay. Just take it between rives, please.
He studied up a lot.
Okay.
Your lives end here.
Everybody's alive. No dumb shit.
Something is limiting my magic. Where are we?
Behind our quarry. Heroes with me.
Is the jailer trying to break out of the maw? Or something else?
Blood and thunder. 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 Blood and thunder.
Focus that summoner.
Veil in 3. Your feet. We focus Soul Judge over left side into Goliath. You guys are still a bit faster. A good bit faster.
Slow down in a little bit on right side.
Put
Slow
down
down
on the
slightly.
right side if you can.
Icon go.
Okay, we're good. You guys can push too. Cool, that's pretty in sync.
Hurry! Thrall needs us!
Right side bridge is usually way slower, so always way slower.
Activate the thing immediately.
Putting a gate down,
I'll leave it.
Face down.
and we have a first set of waves in 2. Watch your feet peel off if you need to. First set of veils is right after this. Be ready to gate.
On boss when you're in.
And blast. You have 10 more seconds. Wave is in 3. Watch your feet melee and peel off. If Jinx is 4 for this,
Left grip me.
The attack. The jailer must be stopped. Thrall, scout ahead. Champions will assist the ally.
are staying together on left side for the soaks.
Focus the summoner first.
You have veils in 3, 2, 1, dodge.
Interrupt over here, please. Alright, yeah, it's good. We're good.
Res him.
Get together again on
Health
the
stone
left.
if
We
you
had
need to.
40%.
Health stone. Bond high con. Watch it.
I have nothing, I have nothing.
Please.
Not killing
We
the
can
orbs.
push on right.
He is
I can
on.
shout.
He is on.
We're pretty in sync, that's good.
Just make sure we
Deity's
get the
gonna
kick
win
here.
rush
Make
over
sure we
there.
get this kick. We gotta get this kick.
Sylvanas means to claim our heads. Stop her. We're done.
That was close.
Wave is incoming in 5. Position yourself accordingly.
Suffer my wrath! You don't
Roshi, we're gonna switch cooldowns a bit, since Jinxie doesn't have us up for the first one. Gate for the Veil, please. You're gonna him
Just let me
the
know where.
first one. Yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna him the first Fury. We're just gonna switch his and yours.
This time you'll lose, Sylvanas.
fall into oblivion. Sylvanas! Give Anduin to me! Hear the sound of suffering!
Oh, good damn.
Huge DPS. Don't get bound.
Being enveloped by them all. Hold them back a little longer. The portal's nearly open. It's done.
Whoa, whoa.
Hurry!
Alright.
The jailer is going to destroy the Arbiter.
Jinxie right, Larold left. Naturi's dispelling Larold. Jinxie's dispelling me.
Sylvanas! Death bends to my will. Nothing escapes my wrath.
Where's Bunchy's Furious incoming? This is Roshi's him.
Open that.
5,
Open that.
4, 3, 2, 1,
Kill the orbs here.
4,
Get tanks.
3,
2
Oh,
seconds.
Larold?
2, 1.
Kill orbs and get on the edge.
Empty buckets.
We have first arrow set. Remember, arrow 2 and 3 leave at the same time.
Don't take it. Wait till damage.
I never miss.
2 and 3 leave.
Want me to
He
trinket?
goes to the last platform. Fury 2, yes, Trixie. Spread out for the scream.
Death awaits you. Nothing escapes.
We're staying spread for the Veil. Move out in 2. And first set of soaks.
Open it.
Next is the Banshee's Fury, that's yours, Jinxty.
Kill these. Everybody's hitting orbs here.
5, 4, 3,
Taunt balls.
2, 1,
Got her.
4, 3,
Spell tanks.
Dispel Herald.
1.
You have the next set of pulls, watch your feet into knives.
Taunt for arrow.
For the arrows, we have Notorious AM. They are in 10. We have Death Knives into Soak first. Run and plant.
Sonic.
Don't move anymore. Merc shout this one. Get your soaks. Next set of veils, spread out. If you pick one up, it's not that bad. We have Master Spell going into the next platform. Go to the edge and Master Spell for the raise. We
Don't
have
get
Banshee's
these.
Fury incoming
Don't
right
get
away.
them.
5, 4, 3,
We have Revival for this. Reap AMZ here,
1.
please.
Activating
4,
this. Start hitting orbs
3,
right now.
2, 1.
Just less.
Yep. Blessed. Alright, grab that
Spread
one
out
if
for
you
Death
can.
Knives into Scream. Plant the Death Knives. Don't move anymore. Everybody else move around. Spread for Scream. Into Soaks and Veil. Watch out, we get Veil during the Soaks. This next set of arrows. Rig AMZ on the right before you leave. Or like after you come back. After you come back. And Scarab shout here.
30 stacks.
We have Roshi for the next Fury. Watch your feet.
Click
Next
that.
pools. Fury in 10. Next Fury in 10. This is him.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3,
Spell tanks.
Dispel Herald.
1.
Now we have Death Knives into the immunity soaks.
Taunt for arrow. If you want.
Look for the
You get
soaks.
it. You go.
Get in. Stay spread for the veils. At ranged. Picking up is not too bad. We master spelling before the raise. We're going to the next platform. On that platform, we're dropping the darkness into Serene City.
You taunt
For the
her.
arrows,
You taunt
go
her.
to the corner. Darkness now.
Do not come into the raid early.
We have Jinxie's cooldown for the next Fury. It overlaps
5,
with Death Knights. Death Knights,
4,
please use personal
3,
cooldowns so you
2,
don't die.
1.
Be ready
4,
to get tanks.
in the
into
middle.
Tanks.
2,
Dispel Herald.
1.
Spread out for the Scream. Scream at 4. Get to your positions. Then watch the pool. Stay spread for the Veil.
Prism in 2 seconds.
After the Veil, we go to Anduin's corner. And then you have a 20-second burst window.
Good. Just play like it's a training dummy. You can tell whenever you want for the arrow go out.
Next set of arrows is going to be Aura Mastery and Merc's Shout.
Mage buff, please.
It's going to be in 10.
Get out of
I
that.
got
Stay
arrow.
in the corner
That's fine.
there.
You can counter back.
You have Death Knives at the same time. Death Knives go around the raid.
Just don't pick up these knives and we're good. Just get
Got
out of
it
the knives
planned.
and stop moving.
3,
Next
Two.
Banshee's Fury, Serene's cooldown, and Drix AMZ if we
4,
need.
3,
Dispel
Just drop
Herald.
everything.
Get tanks.
1.
Good job.
Easy.
She's dead.
GG's.
Alright.
No,
Great tonight.
Yeah, a few
I can wait tonight.
a few things
How's for you?
I want to cover on this fight, by the way. Number one, good job coming here tonight and actually like playing well. Good luck on your loots.
Oh no.
Oh,
1250.
Marcus!
Yeah.
What the
Marcus!
No, dude.
Just
Finally got his mouth.
Nothing but rings.
Let's
Are you
fucking
kidding me?
go.
Triple
Why
ring.
rings,
What's
man?
the four rings? Holy shit!
I can't
We're just
fix
like
it.
I'm
fucking
not even
KT.
gonna
It
use
was
this
all
ring.
next, and then 4 rings on this. Wow, dog shit.
Okay. Up front. Good job getting. Are you the only two that don't have that mount, by the way?
We will find him.
How
No
many
idea.
people in the raid don't have the mount? Blockus,
Yes.
Roshi, and who else?
Sylvanas
Is
said
it just
something before
you
she
guys?
collapsed, but I couldn't make
Okay.
it out.
Go ahead,
Yep.
say yes.
Yep.
I think
I
nobody's
was just-
speaking up. Is yeah.
Shweeb, do you have a mount?
When she
Yeah.
awakens,
Okay. Yeah. You guys make sure to learn them. Okay. So I wrote down a few notes. I just want to go over this. We're gonna knock out a heroic clear. If people do need to dip for whatever reason, that's. I prefer if you guys just stuck out the heroic clear. It's not going to take a ton of time. Or actually, here, I'll give you some options. We could either do a heroic right now, or we can try and get like 5 bosses and like a second mythic. If you guys would rather do that, so you're kind of open to whichever. Would you guys rather do the full heroic clear or the 5 mythic in a separate group? Full heroic. Okay. Yeah. Just here,
Be down
everybody
for the
zone
mythic.
out. I'll reset. We'll just zone back in and blast. If you guys need to bring different, no rats, but if you want to bring a different character to another fight, that's fine. But a few points I want to make real quick. We're going to be talking to some people, like in terms of feedback, based on how this goes, but or how this went this week, rather. I really just want to emphasize like the mental side of this thing, because like the talent exists. Like what we did tonight, the only thing stopping us from doing that tonight was like our mindset last night. We could have done what we did tonight last night, okay? And another big thing is like obviously these rankings are not nearly as important as like literal prog rankings, but like I want to use this to illustrate a point that it's like shit like that is the difference between being a top 20 guild and a top 10 guild. If we showed up yesterday and played as well as we did when we showed up here tonight, if we played that well yesterday, we would have finished this, much higher ranking than we did. Whatever, it's going to be in the 20s instead of the closer to 20 than 10, as if we would have played well yesterday. But I don't want to be like too fixated on the number. It's more of just to illustrate the point that if we're in there and we're just kind of like either autopiloting or like one of the biggest things is people are going to have to make adjustments based on calls that are happening, especially on prog. Shit's going to be kind of like on the fly, audibles, shit like that. You guys can't just have to have the shit be on rails and be like spoon-fed to be able to play well. You have to be able to make these decisions. You have to understand what's happening in the fight and make proper decisions based on that shit. That has to start happening, right? So we're going to really dig into this and like get some, tangible numbers and stuff like that, and be talking to the people that were struggling more than others with that shit. But, yeah, appreciate everybody getting there tonight and, like, taking care of business in 2 pulls. Just frustrating that it took as long as it did, obviously. Next week, it should be the easiest week in terms of both the eye level being where we need it to be and people being more familiar with us as a group with these sepulture fights. So, hopefully, we reflect that with how cleanly we clear next week. We'll put it on heroic. Just summon everyone out there.